your support on this channel, I want to do another giveaway of a brand new Corvette Nike hat. All you have to do is give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and share this video on all social media platforms, and that will enter you to win this Nike Corvette Stingray hat. I'm looking forward to giving it away to one of you. The most anticipated car of 2020 is the mid-engine Corvette. Would love for you to smash that subscribe button. Oh yeah. First off, I want to give a shout out to Kevin. I spoke to Kevin today on the phone for about 30-40 minutes about a C7 Corvette, and it's great really talking to followers of the channel and the community. I really appreciate each and every one of you. You all truly are my family. So I came across this today, and it says someone came up on the next generation Corvette driving in Detroit on a 3-lane highway and got a proper video. Not only did they have their phone held sideways, which is great by the way, but they also turned off the radio and lowered the window to capture the exhaust note from the C8 prototype that we estimate was probably traveling the speed, if not a bit lower due to traffic. The driver of the mid-engine prototype may not have seen the cameraman in the truck who was rolling up on him in his left side, as we see and hear the C8 suddenly accelerate and move over to the right lane. Luckily, our driver that's doing the filming also accelerates, and we have this wonderful side view of the C8 headed down the road. In my personal opinion, I think that cameraman worked for General Motors, but without further ado, let's hear that exhaust note. So what do you all think about that exhaust? In both videos, I think the exhaust sound excellent. Now, I can't really compare it to the C7 because I took off my factory exhaust and put on Corsa exhaust. So I don't think that'd be a fair comparison to a stock, to an aftermarket. But I do think the exhaust on the C8 mid-engine Corvette sounded lovely in both videos. And I can't wait to actually hear this in person. But what are your thoughts? What do you think about that exhaust? Supposedly that was supposed to be an LT2 530 horsepower. We don't know exactly because GM has not released all the information, but I may have an idea of where I can get that information from. So some of you may have already seen this, but I want to reiterate on these things because since the mid-engine Corvette has been announced, these order guides have been leaked and shown a few things that will keep us interested in the C8 mid-engine Corvette, along with whether it's an LT2, whether it's an LT1 with 530 horsepower. For a lot of people that actually don't know, and through my sources, the mid-engine Corvette was actually supposed to be revealed at the New York Auto Show. After talking with people and my sources legitimately who was really close to mid-engine Corvette, they said Chevrolet had planned to release this car at the New York Auto Show, and they postponed it due to a few reasons that they had to deal with in the inside of GM. I'm not going to be able to go over the entire order guide of the 4 sheets, but I want to go over some pinpoint things we all been talking about and all been wondering about for the past 6 decades about a C8 mid-engine Corvette and things that just been talked about recently. So you look at the top of this sheet, you see engine gas, 8-cylinder, 6.2. Now the LT1 was a 6.2, and a lot of people thought that the C8 mid-engine Corvette was going to get an LT1. But as you can see here, if you look to the left where it says engine gas, you will see an LT2. So we all know at this point, if this order guide is correct, we are now getting an LT2 inside of the mid-engine Corvette. Are you all happy with the fact that we're actually getting the LT2, pretty much an upgraded than an LT1, or will you guys prefer the LT1 over the LT2? Give me your thoughts on that. Now, I know a lot of you are upset that this car may not come with a manual options, but there were some things leaked recently by Motor Trend that this car may possibly come with a manual transmission after all. But if you take a look at this order guide right under the engine gas, you notice this person that actually ordered their C8 Miniature Corvette in advance. Whoever this was must have put down a deposit or know somebody big time in Chevrolet. They ordered a transmission, auto 8-speed dual clutch. Now, some of you were excited about this dual clutch because you're like, hey, this is the next top of the line thing. The gears change extremely fast. I know some people say they're not happy about it because they feel like the dual clutch has too many problems. But to be honest with you, everything in the world has problems these days when it comes down to the cars. I mean, the C7 Corvette has transmission problems. So let's hope that this dual clutch doesn't come with as many problems as people think it will. And the rest of this order guide goes on to talk about the rear axle, the ratio, the magnetic ride suspension, little things like that. Could be a Z51 package if they wanted to, things like that as well. I know. While you're in the process of thinking about building your C8 mini Corvette right now, I had to play those exhaust notes one more time because I wanted to hear exactly what it sounded like. But if you take a look at this order guide, this one is kind of small, but it shows us that this model year is a 2020, so it's definitely a Corvette. No, it says the division is a Chevrolet car. It says the model is a 1YC07 model. It also goes on to say quality of one. Obviously, this person is only ordering one car. It goes on to show that this person has a 3LT package, which is excellent. It says that they got the yellow metallic. This order guide even goes to have the person name on it. Now, to be honest with you, we won't know who this person is regardless of who they are. But lucky fella, you good to go. All right. I'm sorry. I won't play it again. It's like watching a movie. For the first time, you got to watch it 2 more times and make sure you didn't miss anything. All right. So on this last order guide picture that I have in front of you, it has the simple stuff as in the model year, which is the 2020. Distribution entity, retail, it has 1YC07, which it says Corvette Stingray Coupe. We all do know that they do plan to call this a Stingray. It will still have the Stingray name. It also says the division is a Chevrolet car allocation group is a vet. So that's one thing that we definitely know about this car for sure. So as you all know, I'm a huge Corvette fan, and this channel was built around Corvettes in general and just talking about cars. So if you definitely wanted to see information on this channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. And any Corvette information in the past, future, or present, hit that subscribe button. But this picture stood out to me. I've seen this picture numerous times, but I realized one thing that I didn't catch before that I catch now that could be different in this photo. Take a look. I've heard two things now. I heard the base model Stingray Coupe will not come with hood vents, and I heard the top of the line or the upgraded version of the base model will come with hood vents. If you take a look at this hood, you can see the hood line just as clear as day. I didn't see this the first time I actually watched this or saw this picture, but definitely see the hood lines now. What are your thoughts on what those possibly may be? Do you think those could be the vents for the upgraded version of the base model C8 Miniature Corvette? Leave your thoughts down below. So this is pretty much just a preference thing. I want to put this photo in here to show you exactly what the C8 Miniature Corvette looked like and what the previous C7 Corvette logo looked like. And I'm not going to lie, I like both flags. I mean, there's nothing that I don't like about the C8 Miniature one, but for some reason to me, the C7 one looks just that much better. I don't know what it is about the C7 one compared to the C8 Miniature Corvette one. Either way, I do like both. And you can see at the very bottom, you can see the one on the left-hand side is a little darker compared to the one on the right-hand side. So obviously they'd be catered to, a darker color car and a light color car. But overall, I think both flags look good. I do like the C7 one a little bit better. Looking at these photos, which one do you like better? I thought this picture was hilarious. I mean, if you look at the 2014, obviously that's the C7 Corvette logo. If you look at the C8, that's the 2020 new C8 Miniature Corvette logo. And then the C9 and the CX. Obviously, the C9 and the CX has not came out yet. I haven't known anybody to talk about it. But I thought it was a pretty funny picture. I just want to give it to you all to give you some love and show you something that's pretty funny in my personal opinion. But, without further ado, let's go ahead and watch some of the renderings I have at the end of the video of the C8 Miniature Corvette. Also, in my garage, I'm hanging up things that followers have sent me. I really greatly appreciate it. If you would like to send me something to be featured on the channel, my email address, my website, and my post office box is at the end of this video. I greatly appreciate it.